Hey YouTube, this is Freakyfish Guy 1. This is going to be my first video for a while, so because I've just got a new laptop because my last one broke, so yeah, this is going to be a scrap deck profile. I've lost my intro obviously because it's a new laptop, so make do with a temporary one until I manage to get it off my hard drive, off my old laptop. So I'll start with the monsters in the scrap deck. I've got 3 Scrap Beast, basically level 4 tuner. If it's in face-up defense position and chosen as attack target, destroy at the end of the battle step. And when it's destroyed and sent to the grave by the effect of a scrap monster, you can a scrap card. You can select one scrap monster in your graveyard and accept itself and add it to your hand. Most of the scrap tuners have this recursive effect to add stuff to your hand. It's the same with the level 3 tuner Scrap Goblin. The only difference between that and that is obviously the level different attack, and that one can't be destroyed by battle. Next I've got 2 Scrap Golem. Basically, once per turn you can select one level 4 or lower scrap monster in your graveyard and special summon it to have either player's side of the field. So that plus that equals a level 8 synchro, and that plus that equals a level 9 scrap twin dragon. Next I've got 3 scrap chimera. That card is basically when it's summoned, special summon one of these guys, and then synchro basically. So it's just a +1 effect straight into a synchro. Either a scrap archfiend, a scrap dragon, or a scrap twin dragon. Then I've got summon a monk. That card just basically goes with the 3 scrap beasts. For an instant level 8 synchro. Gives me Dark End access as well as the 2 Gravekeeper's Spies, which I've got a bit further down. And I've got 1 Effect Veiler. It's just good negation, and plus it's a level 1. I've got 2 Cyber Dragons, just beastie this format, gets over like set spies and set debris dragons and stuff like that. Then I've got the spies, basically just a +1, so I can then go into so flip a spy, set 1 in defense, and then summon scrap chimera. So I've got off 2 cards, I've got 4 monsters. And then I can synchro and destroy this spare one with scrap dragon. Now I've gone to the spells. I've got 2 scrap yard. It's basically a rotor for the scrap tuners. I've got 3 Scrap Storm. Select 1 face-up scrap monster you control. Send 1 to the grave, then add 1 to your hand, and then draw 1 card. So it's basic, and then using the recursive effect of the tuners, it's basically a +2. Destroy 1, add 1 to your hat, send 1 to the grave, add 1 to your hand, and then draw a card. So basically you'll just be sending Chimera most of the time. Monster Reborn, get stuff from either player's grave, special summon, staple really. Cold Wave, staple. Trunade, staple. Dark Hole, staple. 2 Pot of Jollity, just basically get your stuff faster. Really, that's about it. 3 Book of Moon. That's just defense. It combos with the 2 enemy controllers I've got. Also I can use that to tribute off some of my monsters, to steal their monsters to synchro as well. Because I'm running a Royal Decree version, they're like the trap base. They're the sort of trap replacement spells. Just for defense. I've got Mind Control, Steal and Synchro. I've got 3 Upstart Goblin. basically just draw faster into my stuff that I need, draw into the Summoner Monk faster, draw into the Scrap Chimera faster, stuff like that. And then finally 3 Roll Decrees. Negate all traps. Because there's a less usage of Mystical Space Typhoon in the main recently, that's quite good to run. Then I've got a Chimeritic Fortress Dragon for all the Cyber Dragon type stuff. Got Scrapped Wind Dragon. Basically, once per turn you can select 1 card you control and 3 cards your opponent controls. Destroy your card and return the cards, the 2 cards your opponent controls to their hand. And basically, when this is destroyed, you can special 1 non-synchro scrap monster from your grave. So basically, target your own scrap tuner, get another thing to hand, and then when it's destroyed, you can special summon a non-tuner scrap monster from your grave. Next, I have there should be a third one somewhere. There we go. 3 Scrap Dragon. Yeah. Best card of the Synchro deck of the level 8. It's going to be the most common one I get out with all the level 8 access I've got with the Summoner Monk, plus a Chimera into Beast, and basically once per turn select 1 card on either side of the field and destroy them. And then when this card is destroyed and sent to the grave, select 1 non-synchro scrap, basically same as that, except that destroys the sends and this one just destroys. Dark End, I've got access with that off Beast and Spy and Summoner Monk. Stardust. Colossal. Scrap Archfiend, just a level 7 target, and it's a scrap monster. Arcanite Magician, obviously with the spellcasters I'm running. Black Rose, sort of needed at level 7. I'd be an idiot not to run it. I've got Bryonic and a Goyo. I've got Catasta and Android in the extra. And now finally the side deck, I've got Spirit Reaper, Nobleman of Crossout, Cyber Dragon, Smashing Ground, Fisher. That'll be another fast Smashing Ground, I could only find 1. I've got 2 Banisher of the Radiance, get rid of like Debris stuff. Them are just like against anti-meta, that's against Debris and Gravekeepers. That one's just against X-Sabers and the Slike. That's against just generic stuff that needs to get bigger beaters over. Snowman Eater, that's against just generic good card really. It's good against Blackwings. Crow, ×2, good against Debris. Another Effect Veiler, side it in against Debris again. And finally 2 Mystical Space Typhoons. And there should be 1 more, but it's a Fortress Dragon, I just haven't bothered to get it out of my folder yet. So yeah, that was my scrap deck. This was Freaky Fish Guy 1. Thank you for watching and goodbye.